All right, an amen for the rooster. It's February, and it's time to start planting again. Yay!
Your favorite time of year.
It is. It is. Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. Ben and Denise here. And there's Belle at the ready.
Yep. Wanting to play.
Wanting to play, of course. Well, it is February and the ground has thawed because we've had two amazingly beautiful, wonderful, warm days. Hopefully not too warm because our peaches are going to want to bloom and then we're going to get a couple cold snaps. So
well, we got snow Tuesday. Almost an inch of snow coming Tuesday. So
yeah, so if those blossoms start to open, we'll get them covered and do our best to save them. But anyway, while the ground is thawed, we got a delivery from One Green World, and something we ordered a while back, and we're just so excited. Bet most of you, probably 95% of you, have never even heard of this. What is it?
It's a pluerry.
A pluerry.
A plum.
A plum. And your favorite?
Cherry.
Cherry. So we got to try these out. We've done a little bit of research on it and like, that sounds really yummy. So
we got one and it pollinates by a plum. So we've got a plum right down there and we actually have a cherry down there. So all bases will be covered as far as pollinating goes.
Yep, absolutely. So we got to dig in here and we're going to fertilize heavy because this is the newer part of our food forest and it is bad soil, bad.
It's bankrupt soil, it really is. It's better than it was, but I mean, there's still broom sedge all over the place, so
yeah,
not very good soil. So we're gonna fertilize heavily because this is the best location for it.
Yep. And right along here where we're standing, this is kind of an aisleway where we can bring our four-wheeler through here if we're running the cart or whatever it is. So when we go to planting, we're gonna show you, we're gonna turn this a special way so that the branches aren't in the way while we drive through. So. All right, so first off, let's dig. Let me set my hoary knife down. And
you can get these at RenewedHomestead.com/shop.
Yep, rosewood, blackwood, full tine. She hasn't been able to break this one yet.
I haven't broken that at all.
We went through a few of these until we found this one and said, our viewers need these.
Yes.
So.
All right, so I know a lot of you who've been with us a while have seen how we plant trees, but we thought for those that are new, we would kind of show you how we plant the trees to give them the best chance possible.
And this spot did have a, what was it?
We tried to do the elderberry, but it was our own elderberry, and it didn't do so well. So
yeah, there's some bad start, well, no, the roots started on it. We got it planted, but I think it got really dry right after that, and we weren't diligent about keeping it moist. Our fault, but it should make digging easy, right? Yeah. And this is not a big root ball on this. And yes, these are bare root. It is the best time of year when the ground is cool. Get their roots established.
Well, and they're dormant, so. Yeah. They can put some more time into growing into their roots before spring. Now, the best time really is fall, but they just shipped them to us. Looks like Doc.
Is it?
Looks like it.
No.
Oh.
That's elderberry.
Oh, well.
We just dug up the elderberry. It was getting ready to come back. We'll find another spot for it.
We'll replant it.
It's tough stuff, you know. Elderberries, those little tiny berries look very delicate, but man, you can mow over those plants and they'll come right back. You can see how orange and kind of icky this soil is, so that's what we're talking about. It's going to need to be amended. All right, so this is our new tree, and this is what they call the root stock, and you can see a clear line around here. What they do is they grow these root stock based on your area and soil, and it's an adapted tree. The base of it is, they cut that off and then they take your desired plant and graft it into this. And this is a nice graft in here. So we want to make sure that this faces away from the sun, because I've just always heard that's best. I'm sure there's a scientific reason behind it. You don't want it to burn, and like particularly Arizona where you've got really, really strong sun. You want to keep that graft protected and you keep it away from the sun. Little less problematic here, but we also need to look at these branches and the path that we're on that we talked about earlier. So we're going to get this in the ground, but I just wanted to show you that joint where it's grafted on and the desired tree. The scion is what they call it. So all of the branches are basically facing one direction. There is one out here. You know, it wouldn't make sense for us to have them pointed this way into the aisleway where we're going to be driving through. So we're going to want these to go parallel with our little road here, and that still keeps this protected, keeps the rootstock graft point turned away from the sun, because that's going to come up around and behind us. So we're going to be able to put it in the ground just like that. And over time we will probably trim these branches that are going to be coming out this way, just to give us that desired desired look and the desired spread, and not whack us in the face if we're driving through here with the four-wheeler. So we're going to get the soil amended and get this guy planted. All right, so I dug the hole a little bit wider here because we do have a root that's kind of sticking out here. You don't want to curl that around in your hole, because trees, particularly in Arizona where the soil is really, really hard, trees will actually start growing, the roots, they'll start growing in a circle, which is really bad for the tree, especially if you get a windstorm, because all the trees are bunched, whoosh, out it comes. So I dug it a little wider so that little root can go this way, and the others have plenty of room this way. And the other thing I want to mention before we keep going, we're going to put rabbit poop in the bottom. Normally we fertilize from the top down, but the soil is so depleted, and rabbit is one manure you can use immediately. It doesn't have to compost, it doesn't have to break down. We can put it right in, those nutrients will be right around those roots, and then we can cover it up, and we will put more of that and some cow manure on top, and of course some cardboard, because the chickens you saw earlier will be down here trying to dig this back out for us. They're great workers, but they're also a pain in the rear end sometimes. So let's get some rabbit poop and get this buried. All right, so we've got the hole ready, and I've got rabbit poop. We've got a combination of rabbit poop and cow poop in the wagon behind us. So I just want rabbit poop in the bottom of the hole here.
Because you can use rabbit poop immediately. It's one of the main reasons that we actually have meat rabbits. And like we said, we would normally fertilize from the top down because that's what nature does, but because the soil is so bad, we want to give the tree the best chance possible.
Yep. I actually got to take some of that straw out of there, the hay. There we go, that's good. Yeah, the tree ought to like that. So we've got our little side cart for the roots. Roots are down. Always want to have that graft joint above the ground. Limbs are pointing where we want them. Let's get some dirt in this. All right, so we've got our dirt in, and you never want to have that dirt piled up high around the base of your tree, because it can actually cause rotting. Same with mulch. But so we leave a little bit back, and what we're going to be doing next step is getting our cardboard, right?
Well, typically we would do cardboard first, but because the soil is so bad, I'm going to add just a little bit of rabbit poop right on top.
Good? Mm-hmm. All right, so now we'll get our cardboard down, and then we're going to pile up more of the rabbit poop and cow poop. The cow poop has been in this basket for several weeks, so it's had some time to kind of cure, if you will. So we're okay to use it. No, we would never just go and put it directly on here straight from the cow, and we also would not, absolutely not, put chicken poop right on here. It will burn the roots, it'll burn the plant. That has definitely got to compost and rest before you use chicken poop. So I need to cut some cardboard.
Now, reason we use cardboard, couple different reasons. One of the main reasons trees grow slow or struggle is because grasses start to come up and grow around the base. Now, when the tree is older, the roots go deep into the soil and it doesn't have to fight for nutrients. But right now, while it's getting established and for the first few years, you don't want grass coming up competing for those nutrients. So we put the cardboard down so it stops those grasses from actually growing and allows the tree to get all the nutrients it needs. And it also feeds the worms. Worms absolutely love cardboard.
Yep. Bring it in, bring them in. And look at that, handy dandy hoary knife. Serrated edge. And, Bell, that doesn't help right now. That doesn't help right now. Good grief. Excuse you.
Watch the little spider.
Little spider where?
He's under your knee.
Oh, did I squish him?
I think you just squished him.
Sorry, spider. Maybe it ran away. I hope it ran away. So, we're going to overlap this cardboard, leaving it so it's not right up against the tree. And let's see, this side. And this side.
Now you want to face the cardboard a special way, right?
Yeah, you definitely want the overlapping part, is we're on a slope. Imagine the over-dramatized slope this way. We want that cardboard to pull up against the tree. If we do it this way, water's going to get under it and potentially slide the under cardboard or out, and then your nutrients are going to get washed away, at least until the cardboard breaks down, or part way. So like that, and I'm wondering if we should cut this cardboard here.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, she says.
All right, so I made a mistake. I normally do the fertilizer before the cardboard. We had put some, but I want to put more, especially because of how bad this soil is. So I haven't slept in like 3 days, so my brain is not working.
Yeah. So, and then we put wood chips on top of this. So that's where I think the confusion was. And I didn't catch it either, so I can't say anything myself. That's a big clump of cow poop, so I don't want that too close.
We want that on the cardboard.
Yep. All right, one more time. Woo. All right, got the lower part down and the upper part on there. Now we can put down some more cow manure and wood chips. But not against the tree, right?
Nope. Here.
Bell. You're not Bear, you're Bell. Oh, the worms are gonna love this. They'll be all over this.
All right, now the wood chips act as a mulch. The worms also love wood chips, so it's going to bring in more worms, but this is going to also suppress the grasses while holding in and retaining moisture.
You're gonna need a bigger bucket.
So we're going to have to go get more wood chips, but y'all get the point.
Yeah, and this is where you absolutely don't want them touching up against your tree. The wood chips.
Yeah, so we'll come back and we'll just add another bucket of wood chips so it covers the cardboard and gives us a really nice base around.
Yep.
So steps, dig the hole. You're going to obviously cover it with the soil, and then you're going to put fertilizer on it, like rabbit poop or whatever. Aged compost is phenomenal. We lost all our compost in the hurricane though, so we're making more. And then cardboard and then wood chips. So pretty simple.
It is. It is. And I have learned over time how horribly our plants in Arizona must have struggled, because we didn't use half the wood chips and compost that we use here, and it's so dry and so hot there. It's a wonder anything survives out there.
Oh, he told his daughter who put an orange tree in, we're like, mulch, mulch, mulch.
Yeah. Yep. So,
And you don't have to use wood chips for the mulching part. You could actually, if you have leaves, you could grab leaves, you could utilize grass clippings. So you have other options besides wood chips if you're not able to access them. We get ours for free. They're all over the place here. But if you can't get them free, grass clippings, leaves, things of that nature work great.
yeah. All right, I am going to put a couple of rocks down here. They won't be here permanently, but it's going to help hold the cardboard down while it gets wet and sinks in a little bit. And it's also going to deter the chickens just a little bit, not a lot, but I'll probably wind up getting some chicken wire and put around this, because those chickens are they're sitting right there going, ooh, we want to throw all that mulch off the cardboard for you. And they do that all the time, so we'll have to put a little layer of protection around it. But
Yep, and we've got rain coming, so another reason why we planted today. We've got rain coming tonight, and then for the next couple of days, just a light rain.
Yep.
So it's perfect.
And these wood chips have the mycelium. Is that'll be
They're already breaking down, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a really good start for this area. Or a good reset for this area, I guess would be the better way of saying it. Good. I think
Yep.
we're good.
There you go.
So
We got some more plants to plant, a bush cherry, a passion flower, and a huckleberry.
yeah, all new things. We've not tried those before.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excited for the huckleberry.
always. More food.
Berries.
Berries. So, all right. Well, comment if you learned anything. Comment if you didn't learn anything. But
Let us know how you plant your trees.
Yeah. Do you use a hori-hori knife? We discussed that beforehand, because that was actually a small root ball.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. That's right. But anyway, do make sure you give us a thumbs up. That helps the channel, and sharing helps too.
Yep, and on the 29th, we'll have that butchery class. I will have that up on the website.
March 29th.
I will have that up on the website within the next couple of days. So you can go to RenewedHomestead.com, and it should be under the events tab for more information.
Yep.
And I'll also have that link in the description in a couple of days. So
Yeah, it's not updated yet, but watch for it. It's coming. So, all right. Anything else? We've got the class. We've got the planting. We've got snow on the way.
yes.
All right. Well, everybody.
It's winter, spring in Appalachia.
It is. It is. So, and the guineas are yelling. So, all right, everybody. Well, we appreciate your prayers, and we're praying for you. So take care, everybody. God bless you and your family, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Make it so.